sure I changed the title on YouTube so it actually starts the stream. Oh, yeah, Facebook. That's where I wanted you. I totally updated it and had it ready for stream, and then it was like, nope, no, you didn't. But that's okay. I had everything copied and pasted waiting for that. But yeah, Bowler, like, if I don't quit now, the farm. If I don't quit this farm now, I'm gonna, like, not be able to play the game at all. Because I'm just gonna be sinking all my time into trying to get this item. And if it's not gonna happen, it's just not gonna happen. They say if you don't see it within the first 50 on a new character, to just chalk it up. And they're probably smart for doing that. Don't quit now. Bowler, I don't think, like, even you understand how, like, broken this grind is. People say that, like, they're convinced that certain characters are just unable to obtain it due to, like, how the RNG is working. Like, it's just, like, bugged. Easy game. What is your number? Would you go until you got it? Dude, you're baiting me right now. I feel like you're baiting right now. You never give up, but like I get that. But what if it's bugged and they don't realize it until like 3 months in because they only have like one person working on Classic? And like all that time spent, you weren't able to even obtain it. Because there's not an active dev team on that game right now. I could promise you that. They're not even paying attention to that. They're at home right now. Freely, I feel like you just had a kid too. Didn't you just have a kid recently? Like before this? I guess it would have to be like a year apart at least, I guess, right? They stopped the next phase of Season of Discovery for you scum playing Kata. I didn't even want to, dude. But like, I kind of did after I saw like, oh, you can get an early epic, and my idiot self thought it was possible for me to obtain it. Okay, I'm thinking of someone else then. Someone else recently just had a kid too. But congrats, dude. That's awesome. Wasn't you? You sure, baller? There's one spot left in the case break. So that's good. I didn't expect that. Thank you guys for filling that. And then I put this new break together. See how it does. I kind of just looked and thought it looked fun. You know how psychotic it is, though, Bowler, that I leveled archaeology at a second character just to try the method of like the first 50 solves being lucky? I'm actually a psychopath for doing that. Nobody does that. If anybody does that, they should definitely get themselves like checked out mentally at least. Am I gonna do it? Probably not, but I already know what I'm dealing with. Just because there's nothing confirmed about the luck. To me, it was worth it in my head. Which, if it worked, it would have been genius. Technically, it still has a chance to work because I have 10 more that I could do. But I could tell the game is starting to break a little bit because I'm not solving anything else, and it's not giving me any more troll dig sites. the game is like looking at what I'm doing, and it's like, why aren't you solving it? You have like 400 fragments of the other thing. And I'm just ignoring it. It probably thinks I don't know what I'm doing. I just refuse to solve anything else. Alright, the case break is full. One spot left in break 2. Break 3 is full. You got it, but you're literally baiting me, dude. All right, let me grab a fresh case. I think we're gonna see our second Greninja right away. If my luck is horrible in games, the luck is fantastic in here, so I would buy in immediately. I'm just letting you guys know. It always happens. And my luck has been abysmal. That's why this weekend we're going to the Dells, and I'm definitely going to try my luck at the casino. Because if my luck is horrible in games, it's got to be somewhere else. It's going to be here and then that. It's just how it works. The luck in my life isn't all over. It's very focused in like one spot always. The trick is finding where it is. What's up, Strike? I think we see Alt Green Ninja right away. At the top of the pyramid that I'm making. Just eating dinner. Very good. Sure? You don't believe me, real man? Nope, didn't miss any update. Alt Green Ninja is such a low present, if you will. Gotcha. Pull rate across everyone I hear. Crazy pull rates. You're saying just like tacos and burritos are the same? I mean, we covered that issue. We're moving on to other things. We're scholars. Are you saying crazy like crazy low? Or were you saying you've heard opposite? Yeah, that's the chase card. I mean, at this rate, it'll be, if we don't see another one in this case, it'll be like 1 in 7 or 8 cases. $3,500 is just under, or that's over. So that would be 100 booster boxes. Just under 100 booster boxes. And I could promise you that there's not going to be a lot of this set in circulation. These packs don't sit properly, even fresh out of the box. Sit nice. I also had a wrestling match with Luna, my dog, and I won. She was getting scrappy with me today, so she kept on pawing me like in the face. So I wrapped her up and just rolled. And she didn't tap out though, but I still won. All right, let me randomize. Very good. Dogs love it so much when you use them as a drum and sing about how stupid they are. It's my dog's favorite. Super Hits probably will get the Green Ninja because he's an awesome dude. I still don't know what this event is, but hopefully I can participate in it. What's up, Mag Mama? I didn't restock my fridge with water, but that's okay. I can still drink it hot. Shiny hop it? Yeah, right. So, Bowler, without lying to me, well, I guess you haven't played it yet, or you're not even going to play it, which is probably a smart move. But all my friends are playing it, and honestly, I just have to either commit to fully giving up or commit to the madness, understanding that it may never come to an end. Never played Cat, but if I did, I would have stopped a long time ago. What, the grind or playing? I get that, Bowler, but it's more of like... See, I don't even care about it for, like, that reason. I care about getting something rare. Which is completely different. The motivation mentally is worse. Obviously, as a secondary, yeah, it's like one of the best things you could have. Yes. Because I haven't gotten a legendary every time. Cheers, let's get some heat. Listen, dude, I got that Ghost Curse. I think the Ghost Curse is the worst grind I've ever done. And that took like 4 months in Sea of Thieves against hackers and crap. This can't be worse than that, but it somehow is. It's just funny to me that, like, there's people out there that got it in 50 and they probably don't even care about it. And it's like, man, that's awesome. Colorless alt right off the bat, Audrey. People say they're not going to change it because they have more engagement because of it. Even if people are miserable, they have more players playing because of it. And I kind of believe that. Okay, first 3 packs, we've got 2 full arts. Well, I'm not going to stream doing that again, but I streamed it once yesterday, and I wanted to give people like a taste of what I had to do. I did it for a while now. Boo, I hope you get one just so you can talk smack to me every day. I technically did get the shield. So I did see an epic, but it's not. I can't even, like, even if I got the staff, it would have been a little bit better, because at least I could use it on my mage. I don't even play my warrior. Yeah, but you've still been here. And I get it, dude. Yeah, I feel like those don't count towards like your luck at 450. Because I got the shaman headpiece and I got the robes too, but they're like for level 60 or 70 or whatever. All right, see you, boy. This water bottle is making me nervous. There you go. I'm gonna launch that off the table on accident. Growlithe. What's your number that you would stop at if you don't get him? Boo the Bear. Out of curiosity, if I'm just sick in the head. That Growlithe is fighting. Specifically. But I think there's a fire one, right? Third from the... What? Third from the left. Third from the bottom, you mean? Nah, I think we're going to pull it from the top right now. Just when I want to do it, just doing it for fun. Doing it for fun, he says. It's not fun, dude. Just don't do it. At this point, like, it has me fixated because I just want something rare like it. But I should probably just give up. I have 10 more solves to get to 50 on my mage. And that'll be like the end of the good luck protection. I'm with you on that. But like, and you know me, dude. Like, you saw our base in DayZ. That is like a grind that gets deleted in a month. This is a different type of animal, though, I feel like we're dealing with. Because, like, I still have to get other pieces of gear. I still have to farm reputation for the enchants. And at a certain point, I have to stop. Because I have to do the other stuff. Oh, I agree with you on that, Boo the Bear. But like psychologically, where I'm coming from, it's not because of that. Like that's going to be a reason for a lot of people, but that's not the reason why I'm doing it. It's because now I've like mentally just latched onto it and I'm not letting go because I want something that I've been farming for that's rare, which is a different thing entirely. Okay, let's hear it. Did I fill it in with marker on camera? Orange is part of the red layer? No. If it was missing the red layer, wouldn't it be white and black? Well, let's go back to what you said before you copied and pasted that. You shared it to a Facebook group. The collective knowledge of Facebook, generally speaking, is pretty low. When we primarily were live on Facebook, I feel like mentally you turn into a dumber person because like there's some people on there that are like struggling to form a thought. No, yeah, by all means, you should have shared it. You should share that everywhere. But like that response doesn't surprise me. Is basically what I'm saying. Gotta love people. People are like the greatest, but also at the same time, like there's people that are not the greatest. That's why people are awesome. Well, Superhoods might not even know that this break is happening because he was here on Monday and was like, I thought we were going to remove it from the website. I'm glad we didn't. If you get anything in the I honestly like, I, I'm a person who's happy for other people. I wouldn't be upset if you got it. I would be like genuinely happy for you. You want the staff? If I get the staff, I'll trade you for the sword that you're probably going to get. See, now I don't know if I keep the grind going on my Death Knight or if I switch it to my Mage. Because now my Mage is in the same exact position as my Death Knight in Archaeology. Death Knight has way more solves. And I got 2 levels from it. Chance it. There's 2? I thought there was only 1. What's the second staff? What race? I don't even know if I caught the other one. Full art Ursaluna. What's like the pink thing on its head? Is it a tumor? Oh, Tolvair solves are, I'm pretty sure, like, getting this epic is bad, but like solving specifically for them is the worst thing ever, I'm pretty sure. Because only one dig site can spawn, I think, at a time. And it could only spawn in that one region. I'm not even caring about that. Just shares with the rest of the map. What's up, Gravy? Haven't seen you in a minute, my guy. See, I'm refusing to solve anything except for troll, and it's like not wanting to give me troll dig sites now. Like, just to manipulate it a little bit, and the game's like forcing me to not do that. What I should do, honestly, is make it like a set amount of times that I do it instead of doing it endlessly. That way, like, the chance to get it is still there. It'll be reduced or the same. And I'm not hindering myself for other stuff. That's probably like the healthiest way to actually do that. Did you say you used to work at Blizzard, Boo the Bear, or you had friends that worked there? I think you said you worked there. Yeah, but they're good. You still work for them? All right, dude. What do I got to give you? What do I got to give you for this item to pop up in my bags? You can give me the item whenever. Just, I won't tell if you won't, and I'll shake your hand, and you know, all of a sudden there'll be money in your hand. I don't know what'll. That's how you win the game right there. That's good RNG. You message your buddy or you, and you just say, hey, this is the character that needs this item. Scale to level 1. Can I power it up, though? Honestly, at this point, I'm surprised that as a company, they haven't given me the option to just pay for it. 100 solves per life. But I'd be okay with that. You want to know why? Because there's an end. There's a light at the end of that tunnel. There's no light right now. From what I've read, it's like, and for those of you that don't know what's going on, imagine, okay, there's a very rare item in the game that's really good. It's optional to do it, kind of. And it's a 1% dice roll every time with no bad luck protection. Like, the more you do, the better your chances get. So you could very well get it in the first 50 or do it 10,000 times and never see it. And, like, I don't even care about how good the item actually is at this point. It's more of just me being stubborn and, like, me not wanting to stop until I get it, but I know it's not the play. And technically, Boo the Bear, it's, like, good up until, like, the next raid. I'm pretty sure. Which is kind of a big deal. Because I know my luck with weapons is horrible. But it doesn't matter. If the luck is just horrible, it's horrible. But yeah, Boo the Bear, if you did have that power, I would make it very much worth your while. But judging from the jokingness, I don't think you do. And that's okay. Heroic from dungeons or heroic from raids? Because I don't see us doing heroic raids anytime soon. On internal servers, well, just move my character to the internal server and then move him back. And if he has something else in his bags, like, it's what it is. Uh-oh, bug. I just don't... I'm pretty sure they're not going to change it because now they got people stuck in the spin cycle. I think I've seen more people flying around doing archaeology than I've ever seen anybody in the game do anything else, which is insane. So their engagement is at an all-time high. But the fall-off is going to be pretty rough. People will be in there. Oh, I'm not even close to being ready for raid. What's really hindering me is my item level, and I can't make my engineering helm because I need to be able to do heroic, but in able to do heroic, I need to have better item level. So I have to, like, grind out better gear so I can queue. There's a lot of, like, little imaginary barricades that you gotta hit. Right, yeah. But the problem is getting there. teal nest. It's a clean grass set. See how many quests so I have? Gotcha. Well, I thought that I was going to be especially lucky and just get that weapon, and it did not happen. Would have saved me a lot of, like, future time. Tesnick started playing. He's almost level, I think he hit level 20 when I saw it. My guy's leveling without a boost, like a man. I could tell you right now that you're probably going to get it. I've seen what I pull for you, dude. What fear? Well, let's see how that's looking by, like, tomorrow. Otherwise, you could have the post office hold it. Or we'll hold it if we didn't already send it out. It should be before then, though. Dude, this room was cold when I got in here, and then once everything fires up in here, it turns into an oven. There's no in between. Ooh, that's a clean full art. Mr. Saxton. I like that. Or that just means they didn't scan it, more than likely. Which is it's been a problem forever, and they're never going to change that. In order for them to scan packages, they would have to fire everyone and then rehire everybody. Just build it from the ground up. That's not PokeCatch. Yeah, but they don't... It's not the scans that matter. The important scan is the exit scan. What's the event? If you catch Pokemon with wings, you get points. The logistics of that are... They hurt my head. Here's another discussion. What's the proper way to eat a muffin? Do you start at the top or the bottom? I'm about to figure out what kind of people I'm dealing with today. Bottom. It's been a while. Bottom, real man. Oh, okay. I mean, okay. You're not wrong, Asthmatic. The proper way I was shown in high school that changed my muffin world was you rip off the bottom very carefully, like you perforate it. You eat the bottom, and then you leave the top for last. I'm talking like a big muffin. A small one, you kind of just, you bite into it. But then it's not really a muffin, it's more of a cupcake. And Slood, it's a game that you can catch Pokemon, keep track of them. It works like the actual regular Pokemon game. You can battle with them, and it keeps track of it. So you just got to do !, Pokestart, I guess, and then you could start, and it's tied to your Twitch account. But yeah, that's the way I was shown. And it stuck with me to eat a muffin. Before then, I was but a muffin amateur. No problem. Got a Chespin as your starter. Was that grass? That's the grass. No. No, it might be the water, dude. I'm trying to visualize it. Not really my gen of Pokemon. But I'd know it if I saw it. Was I right the first time? Yeah, I thought so. I second guessed myself. Blissy. Well, that was a pretty, we're all on the same page for muffins. I got you. Are there people out there that don't like the crust of the pizza? I won't say my response to it until after I say. Zoom in, thank that sub. Appreciate you. Whether or not you eat the crust on a pizza. Yes, you eat the crust? Okay. First off, you eat the crust. That's part of the pizza. But second off, the reason why it's burned into my head was in grade school, we had a nun as our principal. And when we had like special lunch days, because otherwise you would just bring in your own, we didn't have a cafeteria. If you didn't eat all of your slice of pizza, including the crust, she would sit there until you did. Otherwise, like, you were going to be in big trouble. And then you couldn't get a second slice until you finished it entirely. And that was like, she literally just walked the tables watching everybody. And honestly, I think there's value to that as a kid. You didn't understand it at the time. It didn't really bother me because I was like, crust is good. I don't care. But like, growing up and then remembering that, I'm like, oh, that's why. Because it's good not to be wasteful. I'm not a psycho. It's true. It's like putting in the milk first before the cereal. How the hell are you going to do that? You love the crust on pizza? Okay, Fraley. Yeah. But Fraley, congrats again, dude. On being a father again, dude. You're on a fathering streak. You almost got the UAV called in. The care package. No problem, dude. Mag Cargo. That's a clean fire hit. Ursaluna. Almost to the pile. 3 from the bottom, you said? Or 3 from the top of the stack? And thank you for the Pokey gift. I finally get one. Yeah, but from the top of the pile or from the bottom of it? That's what I was confused on. More fighting for Super. I could promise you right now, I don't even think Super knows that this break is happening right now. He'll be happy when he figures it out. From the middle? From the median, dude? Because there can't be a middle in a stack of 18. Well, I guess there can. No, there can't. There can only be 9 and 9. It would have to be 2 packs. You can only count half of the cards in each pack. That would be the proper way of doing it, I guess. From middle of the pack to middle of the pack. Also, after going axe throwing for a second time, Criminal, I'm pretty sure, like, we should be putting these skills to use, because I'm convinced that, like, I must have somebody in my ancestors that was just, like, just slaying things with axes, with specifically throwing axes. Because once I gauged the distance, it turned into, like, let's see how small of a target I could hit. You still haven't seen it? Well, Tetsnick saw. I will show you whenever we do go. Then we need to be like making some money right now. We need to go on the road, dude. Compete against people. Just hustle some small time people like pool sharks do. We'll set it up. We're all casual. We're hitting the ground. We almost broke a light. Come on, man. Let's put some money on the table. You sure you want to do that, sir? And then all of a sudden, they're hitting all the bullseyes. It's too late. Money's on the table. You don't have to, like, slice your Achilles. I'm pretty sure that'd be counterproductive, because then you got to get enough money to cover the medical costs. I tried to coach Haley, and then I figured out the problem. Every time she threw, it was a different throw. We're useless, because I'm dealing with a different situation every throw. So, therefore, I couldn't help her. Dude, there was a time where she threw like a Sidewinder, and it somehow stuck, but like, she's the wild card. The person who like you have to go through the tutorial every time for safety or whatever. She did a throw underhanded, and I really wanted to try it, but if I would have missed, I probably would have put a hole like in the roof from how hard I throw. So I just stuck with the one-handed overhand. I really wanted to try it though. This wasn't like this is like a bar primarily that had axe throwing. It wasn't an axe throwing place. It wasn't like 1,000% safe for me to be going crazy. I caught the Farfetch. Let's go. Because there was a couple times where like Haley's axe went a little bit too high, and there wasn't a cage on top. And it could definitely like bank off the wall and hit someone outside of it. And like in my head, I was like, that's like the most important part that they didn't put on there. What's up, Tatsnik? We were just talking about how we need to start like hustling some locals out of money with axe throwing. The lady giving pointers, like she like they like stay to like watch you do a couple throws, and she kept giving me pointers, and I'm like, every time she said something, I'm like, look, I know how to do this. I just need to find how far this is because this is a very short lane, and once I find it, then we're good. And then I found it, and then she was like, oh, okay, this is okay. See, I'm only one arm. If I switch to two arm, it's probably a hot mess. Doing a little grocery shopping, nice. Now, if we want to sucker them in, I just start just like breaking them into the ground. But I was telling Criminal Tetsnick that the person demonstrating the different throws, you know, like the whole like safety thing that you have to go through every time you do it, they did an underhanded throw, like quick draw style, and it was like the coolest thing that I wanted to try, but I didn't want to break something. I didn't feel like 1,000% safe doing it at that location either. I know what I'm doing, kid. You stick the axe like right in your foot. The place we went to, though, like, it feels like it's too close. The place where I went with Tetsnick, the lanes were probably, like, maybe double the length, honestly. Exactly. Sloot, thank you for that sub. I appreciate you. Very, very kind of you. I could be wrong, but like I think it might be half. Well, and that's the place where they have all the taps of different stuff on the wall, and you have a fob on your wrist, and you just swipe the fob and fill up, and you pay based on how many ounces you've gotten of different things. We have one here that the lane is only long enough for one rotation. Yeah, I think that's what mine is. That's why it screwed me up so much. Because the one we went to, I was like, it was like 3 rotations. No, yeah, I know what you mean. Aaron? Did we pass the stack that you thought the Green Ninja was in? I mean, it could have been 2, but I felt like 3, Tesnick. I don't know. I feel like we were both just like whipping him down there. Just started? Okay. Two and a half to 3. It sounds right. More electric. Who do you contact for a date? I don't know, dude. I'm not in charge. And I think there was like 5 or 6 lanes only. Yeah, talk to the organizer, dude. I just get told the day of, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, there's no reason for us to plan something when it's going to get changed. We know this already. At that point, you're just wasting energy. Unfair stamp. What level did you make it to, Tetsnick? I saw you hit 20 before you logged off. I still have 10 more tries before I think I throw in the towel altogether for going for that item. And then I'll just focus on everything else in the game, like the rest of the game. I really thought I was going to do it, though. What I'm going to do moving forward, and I think it's the smarter way of doing it, is like setting myself like 5 or 10 attempts and then not doing anymore. Like every time I log on. Play it on your mount. I'm surprised you didn't boost. I respect it. There's actually so many hits in this break that I need more top loaders. A little bit nuts. But yeah, Alt Green Ninja, you could have, but then I would have been overwhelmed with the things I have versus building it and learning. Just make sure you're doing your professions like now, so that way you don't have to buy it all at once. Because that's like the intended way of doing it. Because you're gonna get materials for it as you're leveling. And just do yourself a favor, avoid archaeology altogether. I've tested all the bad luck and good luck theories and none of them work, and it's just a bad time. It's no fun for anybody. Cooking and fishing you can kind of do in one sitting. Well, cooking. Fishing takes a little bit. You do that while you're waiting for stuff. Ooh. I'm assuming this is the alt, which is very good for trainer. Mark. More waifus. Dragon, which I don't know why this is dragon, but hey. You were wrong about it. It's okay, dude. It's not the end of the world to be wrong about that. I think the sickest call out I've ever had though, Jalen, which I have it clipped and I've posted it. I picked, so it was a stack of, I think it was Shining Fates. Could have been Hidden Fates. I forgot which set it was, but I had a stack of 18 packs. No, you know what it was? I think it was Champion's Path. It was a random break stack of 18 packs. I picked the pack out, and I said, this is going to be a Shiny Zard, and I put it on the side, and it was. And, like, to this day, I've had good call-outs, but, like, that one was probably, like, the craziest one I've ever done. But I've definitely had, like, premonitions of stuff happening. I mean, what that tells you, though, Jalen, is if I've only hit one, it's rare. Like, that's how rare it actually is. Who got the one we pulled? Was it Audrey? I'm pretty sure it was Audrey. I don't think I've pulled this yet. Congrats to the trainer. Excuse me. You have the only Alt Green Ninja right now. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure it was you. But this is, after this break, it'll be between 7 or 8 cases. What's going on with that pennies? Had like a swiggly pop going. But these breaks that I'm doing after this one, I think it's going to be a fun configuration. Blood Moon Ursaluna. I think this set added to the mix will definitely complement all the other sets together. And I want to see another Rainbow Burning Zard. Mag Mama got the last one, which is insane. And between then and now, we've definitely gone through a couple cases. So, like, the reps are there. The luck is, like, it's prime again. I've seen multiple hypers out of a case. It's not common, but it's possible. Or out of a box, sorry. Case is easy. I will be there with you. Because if I'm not having good luck in the game, my luck in my life, throughout my entire life, it's always present somewhere, and the trick is finding it. Because if it's not luck in the game, then it's going to be somewhere else. So that's probably where it is, which I'm okay with. You get 10% of the winnings. Was it your bookie? What are you talking about? 10% over here? Are you funding it? What's 10% of nothing though? You know what I'm saying? All with love. Sounds like tax. See, he twisted your arm right back though. You gotta fund 50% to get 10% back. That sounds like a good deal there. Dragapult. My heart is telling me spin it grand, Tetsnick, but I think we got to play a little bit of video poker. I think we got to just hit a royal for like 40 grand and then just call it a day. It's probably the most degenerate game I think I've ever seen. I don't know if I've pulled this yet. And that's very sick for trainer. Mark, very nice. A lot of first-time trainer pulls from this release. Also, Ryan, you got the full art. I really like that full art, honestly. Screamtail looks really good. Oh yeah, that's. I love that. I love that so much. That I have to like basically fund two people. But that's what I signed up for. It's in the contract, criminal. Even as technically like not 1,000% legally binded yet, it's in perpetuity. It doesn't matter. It's prorated. You never played video poker? I've watched some degenerate people legit burn through like 3Gs and got nothing. It's probably not a great move. I'll look though. That's something where like you do a couple taps and then you walk away. And you gotta like properly hold cards. That's what makes it worse, is like it's based on your decisions. And you have to be making the best decision every time. It's not just press a button and whatever it is, it is. If you had 3 to the royal and you didn't hold it, or 4 to the royal, you don't get it again. It just goes away. Also, I'm gonna admit it because I'm not even embarrassed about it. I'm not a person who goes to the casino enough to even know, but I, after even watching videos about it, still do not understand how Baccarat works. The scoring is the most random crap I've ever seen in my life. It does not make sense. And I'm never going to memorize like the actual values. There are people that like know it by heart, like nothing, and I'm like I like read it for like 10 seconds and I was like, this is stupid. The most random cards have like points. Somebody just made it up in their basement, dude. All right, 2s or 3 points face cards. You actually lose points. Then there's a banker, and I'm like, what are we playing, Monopoly? At least dumb it down and make it easy for me to lose my money. Craps is just, you're betting on the number and never roll 7, but don't say that out loud. I have no idea about like the payouts though or anything. I just like if and when I ever go to a casino, I just stick to the simple stuff. If I've had a couple of adult beverages, permitted adult beverages, I may sit at a blackjack table just to cause a commotion with someone who's like telling how other people should play, and I just don't listen to them. Then they get all pissed off and like throw their hands up in the air. Probably like top 10 one of the funniest things to do at a casino. If someone's gonna act like that, I like almost want to intentionally play worse. It's like, how about I just play this hand because this is my money on the table. Hit out of 17. I have to be like, I have to have a lot of permitted adult beverages before I start acting like that. I don't know though. Messing with people like that is pretty fun. When people start coaching at the table and it's like, oh, wait a minute, did you fund this? Because this is my $50 on the table. So how about we just be quiet and let me do it? Yeah, but it's all situational. What's up, cool guy? It's all situational based on what is showing. And like, to play for the table, you end up losing a lot. Like, personally. Well, the problem is everyone watches those YouTube videos and they think that they're professional. And it's like, dude, this is the real world. Like, if you want to do this, go do this at home on the computer. You sit right before the dealer, so me hitting or not hitting affects everyone and you don't know how to play. But like, there shouldn't be like a prerequisite to playing a game in reality. It's one thing if you're asking, right? Like, oh, what do you think I should do here? Then you're opening yourself up to that. That's your fault. But like, if I'm not, just shut up. If they make questionable calls, I mean, it's a fine line, dude. I think it's a very fine line. I think at a certain point, you really like can't tell people how to wager their money. Not really. I mean, it's their money though. That's the main argument there. I get what you're saying. There's etiquette, but at a certain point, it becomes obnoxious. I'm talking about like the end of the spectrum where someone is like trying to control the table. Oh, for sure. And at that point, you should probably get up. Like if an idiot sat down, like it's probably in your best interest to be like, all right, we had a good run. But I get what you mean. That in itself is good for the house because that conflict is going to be even more in their favor. I just don't like it when people are like, you know what I'm saying. How do I put this nice? A douchebag. Like, there's a difference between someone being like a teammate and someone just being a real like just a skid mark. Well, not only that, Mr. Saxton, it's like I'm it's just as much my fault if I like am watching what's going on. I just won't sit down then. That but like in a way the situation you just said is more friendly advice, not so much trying to control the table. I'm talking about like full blown we got Mussolini at the table trying to get everyone in line right now. Cuz I've seen that before and it's not fun. That was a solid break. Everyone got a good amount of hits. You like making people leave the table? Well, like that's the thing. At the end of the day, if they want to leave, they can. Like it just comes down to who's more stubborn then, I guess. But like if you're gonna come off like that, I'm gonna be more compelled to just keep doing what I'm doing even more. So you're talking the end of the spectrum where someone is deliberately just like ruining it versus I'm talking about the person worst case scenario of that. The middle is usually what happens, but I've seen both ends. I get what you mean. A gas cloud? I hope you mean like a fart and not a like chemical weapon because one's a felony and the other is just bad manners. Okay, you have to clarify that because when you type that, that goes into the internet and they see what you say. Just asked you what the hot button topic of today, and it devolved about. I created that issue out of nowhere. It takes. It's not easy to do that. Like when you play with your friends, you sit third base and coach them all. I'm playing slow pitch softball. Is it necessary to coach that much in slow pitch softball? I feel like everyone who's involved with it may have like a good idea of what's going on though. But I respect it. You just want to be the best team ever. Hello. You know where I've seen like the most snobby behavior in like where it shouldn't be happening there is let's say like someone getting upset over bowling etiquette, but like at like a at like one of those like midnight bowls or like a Stardust bowl. You know, one of those like it's supposed to be a good time and someone is like, excuse me, like you can't go until I go. And it's like, bro, we're not in league right now. You need to figure it out. You need to calm down. Getting all mad at a kid. In real men, you might be that guy. I don't know. You'd be honest with me, and you got to be who you are. That's just what it is. I'm just updating all these lists so I can randomize. I will say this break lineup is pretty nutty. But Audrey, I'm sorry that I caused conflict in your home. Huh?
Good night.
Are taco and burrito the same thing or no?
I don't like it.
I'm asking you.
No, they're not.
Apparently we didn't learn anything in this discussion.
Are they starting tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't. That stinker.
Why?
No, I told one of my customers to buy in tonight because he was paying like $8 a pack at work today for cards.
Okay, you can't be like forcing people to buy in though.
No, he like had me pull up the whole website for him to see and stuff. He comes in regularly. I always joke around with him. He's like a middle-aged man. No, but he told me.
It's like a middle-aged man. Do you mean us?
But he told me.
I'm 30 years old.
He told
What's
me-
middle-aged? What's middle-aged?
He's like 54.
Say a number. Say a number.
He's like 54.
54 is middle age?
Nowadays, everyone lives to be like 105. So yeah, it is like middle age.
Or do you mean someone who works at medieval times? Because that's middle-aged.
Okay, stop being extra. 30-year-old.
Blackjack is a team
He is
game.
old.
See, now you're playing everyone's hand for your gain. What are you? Are you okay? She just lost balance standing.
Alright, I'm going to bed.
And I'm middle-aged. Okay.
You're old.
You're a part of this situation, so whatever. It's very disrespectful. Just fine. Did I randomize that? Yes, because you busted in here and messed me up.
Alright, good night.
Hey, hold on. Okay. So yeah, basically what Real Man was saying was when you sit down at the blackjack table, you got to just zone in and not listen to anybody. That's what we could take away from that. He said just play your own game, and it's an individual game, not a team game. It's a hot take, Real Man. I don't know if everyone would agree with you on that one, but I like it. Why did Lumia stream say it's here again? Getting them Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks, dude. Is that what you're talking about? Don't start talking about basketball because I don't pay attention. I'm not invested. There's no online gambling in Wisconsin. So like there's zero reason for me to even pay attention or care. Because if I'm not like financially invested in it, I don't enjoy it enough to watch it. But yeah, just a little prerequisite when someone hears sport, like, you know, basketball or something. As soon as you start talking like PPG and all this, I'm gonna not be with you. But yes. Iron Crown. Iron Plow. Audrey, what did your husband say again? He's on the wrong side of history. He's like I'm with him with the anti-corporate stuff, but he's on the wrong side of history. Funniest response to that fake argument, honestly. The man is a legend. Is a buddy from high school? Oh yeah? Is he a DayZ player, dude? Does he understand the struggle? The pain that is DayZ? Gligar. Man, next break is all Lori's because Lori said this is my break, and I respect it. Ask him. He's watching you right now, while putting the kiddo to sleep. Well, same question applies to him. What's up, dude? Do you understand the pain that is DayZ? Do you walk the way of the Mandalore? Which they have Mandalorian armor in DayZ, but it's only tier 3. Out of 6. If he's not subbed, he might be in an ad or something. I don't know. Right now, I'm doing the struggle that is just forcing myself to stop farming for a 1% weapon that's never going to drop for me. So I could actually play the game. You mean the struggle of getting what the life needed before you first place your loot? I mean more so just you sit and wait for action and it's honestly every situation in DayZ. It's timing. It's not moving until there's a group of 5 people like that can see you move, or aiming at a certain spot but then looking away right when someone pops into that spot. It's banana legs. That's true. It's also banana legs. It's sitting at an airfield for 30 minutes, see nobody, and then coming back to that same airfield as a new spawn, and then finding 20 people. That was a very common struggle for me. And then we got those one-tap rifles, and then I started having people hunt for me. Thank you for gifting that sub, Tessnick. DayZ players are the most patient, annoying people ever. Or cheaters. Like, it's either you have the most, like, non-moving players, or they're just cheating. Because the game is probably pretty easy to cheat in. Because I feel like I see people get banned all the time. But the server's good about it. Last time I was live, dude, there was the one guy. I don't know if you were there yet, Tetsnick. I think you came later. There was a guy who killed like 30 people at once. Like, all headshots. And he did it twice before the admin came and, like, kicked him off the server. You were there? I was about to log off because if you would have teleported to me, I had the one-tap rifle on me. I mean, Tetsnick, to be honest, you two could, like, play out a wipe and just show him, because, like, every server is different. We play it, like, on a server that's modded, because playing the traditional DayZ can be very tiresome for the average person. Building a fire, finding food, making sure your hands aren't bloody when you eat, because then you'll get sick and die. Yeah, it's like the meta now. It speeds the action up. The only thing I'm against is every server has that Northwest mindset where they only play at Northwest Airfield. And, like, my whole thing is there's a whole map. Oh my gosh, that is a rare alt. Yeah, if you got any questions, dude, let me know. Been doing this for, is it 7 or 8 years now? I gotta check the post. It's all a blur. What other games do you play, Bob? Yeah, the Black Triangle is. I saw a Charizard Black Triangle pack listed for like 25 grand right now. I don't know what. I didn't check sold, but like I just saw the listing and I was like, damn. Well, the funny thing about that video, it's like I do a magic trick where at the time a $3,000 box, like poof, it turned into a $30,000 box. We had electric, by the way. Jordan, you got that rare Zeraora. I haven't seen a lot of those. You're very welcome. Good amount of hits for this size break. Good variety, too. All right, Lori, your break is up next. I even pre-made all these before a stream. Real man, have you still been playing Rocket League? Because I haven't opened that game in a long time. I had a good run at it, and I was just like, I just got sick of it. All right, Lori, what are we calling out here? I'm feeling a Zard from Obsidian. I said, what are we calling here? My call is Obsidian Zard. For style points, the non-alt full art. Even as I said that, I wanted to change it to the alt, but I'm gonna stand my ground on this one. Caesar. You're not really sure? You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it in your heart. You're feeling sleepy. Snorlax is a possibility. Hey, okay. So that's her call out. There you go. That's how you do it. I'm not backing down from my call out. I think it's going to happen. I guess. No, I will. That's fine. How's that? You'll take anything rare? Well, it's more so just like making a prediction. But that's okay. Enamorous. Okay, my prediction was wrong. I wanted to say something from Crown, but I'm not going to change it, though. That Zard is probably going to happen next break now. Pull a lot of Zards. There you go. Just all of the Zards. Well, Crown is a Zard. So does Burning. I don't know. I think you might have just called your own Snorlax, though. That's not a common trainer at all. Congrats on that. People are chasing this one. Koreadon. Also, Tetsnick, what spec did you go for leveling on your mage? I wonder, I think it might be recommending fire. Even though I like frost better. You went fire. Fire is the meta, I'm pretty sure. So good move on that. Your rotation is going to be stacking crits with different moves. And then you press combustion, which is, it combines all of your different crit dots into one, and then you could hit another one on top of it. Which I'm pretty sure that's my understanding of how it works in Kata now. But you're not going to get there until you're max level anyway. As you're leveling, you got like 2 moves. I played Fire Mage in TBC, and I would like be top of the damage chart just carrying our alt raid. I would die regularly, which meant I was doing a good job. Have you done a dungeon yet? Or is the queue like way too long because there's not a lot of people at that level? I just got to take you into a dungeon and just pull everything and see how much faster it is. Luxray. That was a full art from Burning as well. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Another alt. 2 alts in one break. Well, actually, no, you got the other alt in the last break. The Flying Pikachu. There is 2 different Flying and Surfing Pikachus out of Celebrations, if you weren't around for that set. There's a lot of cool cards in Celebrations. Okay, what's going on right now? That's a 3rd alt from Chilling. It could very well be from the same box too, which is, well, these 2 are definitely from the same box. Just all alts in one booster box. In the same stack as 6. The alts out of Chilling are not the easiest to pull either, at all. It's been a minute since we've seen the Alt Mew and the Hyper Mew as well. The Rainbow Mew. That Rapidash kind of looks like it's sleeping, so I'm going to say your prediction was correct, because you said you felt sleepy. Water. You'll take a Mew? I mean, a lot of people would. I definitely don't blame you for that. Let's see if there's one. If not, that's okay. You got 2 alts from 6 packs of Chilling. You don't have Mew yet? Well, Fusion is in these breaks. There's a Mew in Celebrations, too. Yep. There's a blue Mew. A shiny. Very good break. No problem. It's an honor adding to your collection. All right, I think before I randomized, we had 1 spot left for 4. It's probably full now. Let me double check. Someone here does not belong. I think I put one extra Audrey on accident. Yep, that's what it was. Audrey had 3 in this break, not 4. Now we're okay. Sounds good. Good to see you. Have a good night's sleep. All right, let's randomize. All right, printing off 4. All right, good luck, good luck. Thank you guys again for filling that case break. Appreciate you all for doing that. We had some good hits out of that. Fighting is the first hit. Craig. Fighting is a very powerhouse spot now, I would say. It was good before, but now people can't ignore it. Fire energy. Audrey. Melmetal. Eevee. It's a clean hit, too. Jordan. Very good. Definitely a fan favorite. They still need a Ghost Eevee. And a Fighting Eevee that has, like, 6 legs. Like a Machamp Eevee. What's up, Pachirsu? Haven't seen you in a minute. How goes it, friend? Trainer, more from Mr. Saxton. Let's go. What did I even just pull this out of? Is this Crown? Yeah. I was about to say, I haven't seen that card in a very long time. Is going? Going is good. Okay. Okay. That's a not easy to pull card. Audrey. That's pretty gradable. That's got a good shot. I meant to throw a Pokeball there and I gave Zardbucks twice, so you all benefit from it. Out of 2 packs of Crown, that's pretty sick. Now let's see the Hyperzard too. Why not? Just one time, quick and easy. Okay, I was about to say I would have threw up. Projectile. That would have been bad. Would have made a big mess in here. How about a little celebration Zard so he doesn't feel lonely? Pikachu and then Reshiram. Blastoise, kind of. Anthony, that's pretty sick. Why not Umbreon? I mean, sure. I forgot about him, to be honest with you. If you would have reminded me earlier, I would have. Oh my god, it's Wiggles. Dude, I haven't seen you in like 100 years. Everyone who's coming over from the Wiggles channel, please drop Mr. Wiggles a follow because he deserves it. He's an amazing person. Wiggins use raid is super effective. It is super effective. I love this man. How you doing, dude? I missed you. I feel like it's been like 1,000 years, not even 100. He has to run? Okay. Well, I love him anyway. I'll talk to him when he's available. Be back in about 40 minutes. Very impatient puppy. I might not be here in 40 minutes, but I appreciate it. I'll try to be. Dude, puppy life is the best life, though. Moana 2, by the way. There's a Moana 2. Are you trolling me? Whether I like it or not. They dropped the teaser today. I'm trying to think of what the story would be. They steal the heart again. It's just the same movie again. But like different outcome. When he's done playing with a dog, all good, all good. Reconnecting with the lost relatives. The best song, low-key, for Moana is a song where they go, away, away, That's the best song. And what's up, Olivia? I don't know what this song is called. That song is a slapper. That's 10 out of 10 right there. And how you doing, beautiful people? If you're new in here, I love you. Exploring the entire ocean, essentially, and reconnecting with what they lost by staying. Didn't Moana go to a different island, though, at the end? We surpassed 5 years? Let me see. Yeah, I need new badges. I didn't think we'd go, like... I thought, like, when I first made them, 4 years seemed reasonable. Now it's beyond that. Also, for those of you wondering, we've only pulled one Alt Green Ninja out of, like, 8 cases, I think. Probably, like, one of the rarest cards to date, ever. No, yeah. I get what you're saying, but I need new badges for you. But her people used to always travel, and her family sort of just stayed because the ocean was getting dangerous. Well, he lost his brother. That's why he stayed. Right, yeah. Brought them back out into the ocean. So now they're going to reconnect with that as a whole. I'm really upset that that whole story arc of from Frozen, where their parents on the ship, shipwrecked and they died or whatever. There was a theory that their brother that was supposedly dead was Tarzan, and that was that story arc. But they never connected it because it would have been way too cool. No, they didn't. They confirmed that it wasn't it. When did they confirm it? Because I read the opposite. And I lost all hope. I feel like they flip-flopped on that. I remember them saying that it was confirmed not to be that. Where else are they going to say it, dude? They don't have like a weekly podcast where they discuss these theories. But it can't be because Olaf was supposed to be their brother that died, like his spirit or whatever. That's the reason why it doesn't work, I think. I thought that's what it was because they asked the snowman like what his name was, and it was Olaf, and like they were like, "That's our brother's name." I thought there was like a whole. It's been a minute, dude, since I've watched Frozen. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm pretty sure I'm spot on. We've had some heated movie discussions in a good way. I'm all about that. Not too long ago, I was saying how in the Harry Potter movies, I think I would be on Team Voldemort, dude. They could like turn into a puff of smoke and just start like flying places. How are you going to say no to that? And I said that Voldemort fumbled. He had the strongest wand on the planet. He won. How do you fumble that? You'd rather be a centaur? I mean, that... If we're going that route, why not, right? Are we talking bow and arrow centaur, or like are you going to be one with glasses that's very wise and sage, maybe with like a big rack of antlers? You going to be a 10 point, or is that not a centaur's horse? But I feel like sometimes deer. Is that something else entirely in mythical creatures? If someone's half deer? No, satyr is like goat legs. I'm talking like, I guess it's more in World of Warcraft. Where it's like a centaur, but instead of a horse, it's a deer. Like he's got antlers. More the archer type? Okay. Maybe it's a different mythical creature. I'm going to be honest with you. I could be dropping the ball on this one. Do I care enough to Google it, though, right now? Probably not. Okay, that was the last break for this evening. You want to be half horse? Half horse with antlers, though, would be pretty sick. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Anyways, Mr. Wiggles, I love you. I definitely need to, like, talk to you because I haven't talked to you in so long. But this is the end of the stream because that was the last break. I'll be live on the gaming channel tomorrow and back here on Thursday or Friday. Back here on Thursday, back here on Friday. I appreciate every single one of you. You're all beautiful and I love you. Have a good night. Thank you for the raid and I appreciate all of you.